sound is.
Make sure I'm on YouTube. If we are, we're all good. We're on. All right. Hola, senoritas! Welcome to the NALLP podcast, the one and only podcast on the internet. I'm your host, CNR Studios, joined by my co-host, Jack Blue.
This podcast, simply put, stinks like the fish in the back of my Pontiac G6 convertible. Hi, I'm Jake from Green Brick Studios.
We're also joined by my other co-host, what's your name?
What? Me?
Yes, you.
Oh, is Riley.
Yeah, whatever. Okay, and we're joined by from a wonderful isle far, far away in Scotland, by my lovely Iron Man. Go on.
Okay, Castle Rock.
Hello, my name is Castrock15, and today we're on the NALP.
All right, and last but certainly not least, the big guest of the day. I wanted to say I'm a big fan, Mr. Brick Tavern.
Oh God!
Alex,
No.
I'm so sorry.
let me turn down my.
Who the
dust
fuck is
off.
Brick Tavern? Woohoo!
Shut up.
I'm joking.
All right. So Alex, I
all
got a
right,
question
Caleb,
for
start
you.
your show. Oh.
Let's start out with a
I
banger.
just want to say, that Jake, I like the opening line.
No, it
you.
wasn't that good. And Caleb, why don't you let him intro himself?
Oh
He's
yeah,
supposed to be
Alex,
a
you
professional
can go
podcast
right
host.
ahead. Mention who you are.
Are you talking to me?
Yes, I'm
His
talking
name
to
is
you.
Phil.
It's
Phil.
Yeah,
It's
not
Phil.
Alex.
And why is it Alex on the? You know what? I'm not even gonna talk about
Caleb's
that.
behind.
I don't even know we were doing names.
Someone didn't get to know their Brick Tavern.
Oh my! Someone's been driving for the last hour. Okay.
It's your own
Yeah,
fault.
sorry, what was the question?
I just just intro. Tell us a little bit about yourself, your YouTube channel and whatnot.
Okay, yeah, so I am Phil of Brick Tavern Films, and we consist of two people, so myself and my brother Alex. So that's kind of why my name is Alex Phillips, as you see right there, because, I don't know, don't want to share my real identity. So we make brick films on a YouTube channel called Brick Tavern Films, and mostly Batman, some other stuff sometimes like space or underwater.
Yeah. No.
And yeah, it's just for fun, just to have a nice little time. So
No, that all makes
Yeah.
sense. So the way you guys split production on your channel, is it like a specifically like one of you does editing, one of you does animation, one of you does voice? Like, how does that work?
yeah, I basically do all the editing, and he does all the animating, and it's like that because when we made our first one, he decided to animate it, and that just kind of like spiraled. So like he kept getting better at it, and I never tried, so I don't care, and I edit everything.
So I heard from the World of Brick Film podcast, scumbags by the way, because they stole my guest. I heard that no, I heard that
They didn't steal me. What are you talking about?
no one would steal you, Jake. Don't worry.
Yeah.
I
No
lost
one
my
wants
train
you.
of thought. Great. Now I feel like a piece of shit. Jake,
Jake, go ahead, give us a segue.
Jake, would you like to ask a question to him?
Yeah, sure. Why not? So, I know that, like you said, that you mainly work on editing, and Alex does all the animation and stuff.
Yeah.
But like when it comes to writing the script or coming up with an idea, does one of you have an idea and then you just like write the script by yourself, or do you both collaborate on that? Like try to come up with a good script together.
Yeah, it's pretty equally split for the script writing. Everything creativity related, I guess, is like we're both contributing to it. So
Mhm.
yeah, but it's not like I have an idea and I pitch it and like he accepts it. It's like we fight for a long time about it until we both like it, then we go with it. Or we
Does
both
it ever
don't
get
like it,
physical?
but we're so fed up and then we go with it anyways.
Fair
Makes
enough.
sense. Makes
Yeah.
sense. I remember where my train of thought was now. You said you sounded very similar. Well, you and your brother are twins, I guess.
Yeah.
But you said you guys sound like exactly the same. Which one of you two is the voice at Brick Tavern Films?
It's mostly Alex. So I don't know why that is, but Yeah, it's mostly him.
I thought it was this guy. Sounds
Really?
the same.
Do we? It's hard to tell because I can't like judge how I sound because
Mhm.
you know.
No.
But yeah,
Wait,
I don't
so,
know.
So
you're twins, yeah?
Oh, here.
Yeah, we're twins. Yeah.
Say if one of you were to do something bad, how easy would it be to pin it on the other?
Yeah, Lachi's out here
Yeah.
asking the real questions.
It wouldn't be that difficult. It'd be pretty easy.
Have you done it?
No comment.
Oh, cheeky.
okay, which one of you two wrote McGonagall?
Wrote McGonagall.
Yes, who had the idea for McGonagall?
Initially, it was him, but we like his dialogue and everything. We had to both agree on that. But it was Alex initially.
Makes sense. No, that makes sense 100%.
Does that? Why?
Yeah, no, I think it does because you both are
Caleb's
very
lying.
different, very
He's
different
got that
people.
one.
Very
He's
different
calling
people.
you out, Caleb.
No, you're very different people, and I think that
Caleb's ruthless.
no, they're clearly very different people, and I think that
Yeah.
I
Well-
think that it
well,
makes
it's-
sense knowing Alex's personality a lot more than Phil's that I would get to understand the character more, just from a
Right,
personal
exactly.
perspective.
Yeah, but yeah, because he was like I wasn't looking at the really old Batman comics, but he was, and McGonagall was in there, so that's where he got it from.
It's just the exaggeration of the character I think that gets to us. That gets to anyone who watches that video.
See, I didn't even know that
Yeah.
was a real character. I thought you guys just
Yeah,
came
well,
up
you
with
know,
like a little
the more you
midget
know.
that really likes Batman.
Yeah, well, if you flip through some like
You.
some of the first ones, you'll see a really pathetic, lame character named McGonagall, and you know it just fits in our universe.
Hmm.
No, that makes sense. Like just 100%. I mean, it just elevates the video more than it already is, which is hard. Yeah, I gotta
Oh,
say,
yeah.
that's like a top 2 or 3 brick film for me, personally.
It's my number one.
Oh wow!
Yeah, no, that Killer Croc
Really?
video really
Wow.
is something else. The way that you two craft together such a cohesive piece where everything is great and it's not like, you know, some brick films, animation's great, writing's shit. You know, the writing's shit, writing's good, animation's great. You know, just happens sometimes. But I think the way that you two do it, it just makes it work. Have you two been, has it been the same power dynamic the whole time the channel's been up, like since like the Shazam and Green Lantern video?
Well, sorry, what do you mean?
I mean like the way that you edit the videos and do like, you know, all that. Did you do the music for Killer Croc, by the way?
Yeah, we did. Yeah,
Oh my god.
Yeah.
But has it been the same?
yeah, and
Oh
and
god.
I'll tease my new one a little bit. The music is fully composed by us for Poison Ivy, and it's even better.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
How do you do that?
Yeah.
How do you
Yeah,
do
because
that?
we have Joe Motion, and half the time he just goes on GarageBand. He'll put in a song, and then he'll just piano it.
And
It sounds like
And
shit.
like, I get that that's just an easy thing, but like that sounds awful. But yeah,
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 this-
not a lot
like,
of
the
people
soundtrack
who
that you
compose
did
their own
for
videos.
Killer Croc
Yeah.
it's
was
Basically,
very
when
Batman the Animated Series-esque, and it's just so mind-boggling. Like,
also when Jomo does it, it sounds like trumpets shitting themselves.
yeah, like GarageBand. We were trying with that, and it sounds pretty like cheap and
Yeah.
really brassy. But some of the stuff from Killer Croc is made in GarageBand, which is
Mm.
why I think it's not the best. But
Well,
Are you using like FL or
huh?
like FL Studio? Are you using that?
No, just
is it-
GarageBand. But that's not what I'm using now.
Yeah.
Which is why I think what I'm gonna the music in Poison Ivy is a lot better
Yeah.
because of my current methods.
No,
Yeah.
I was just so it was just like a mixture of Pro Tools that you used. Was it any real instruments or was it all like computer?
Yeah, it was all computer,
Oh, okay, that makes
and
sense.
and still now it's all computer.
You know, I don't get it. I could never think how you could make that sound out of a computer. Like the way that you guys make it sounds so realistic. Meanwhile, Joe Motions is fucking.
Yeah, we haven't really heard another good example, to be fair.
I mean, I used to play tuba in 6th grade, so if
No,
you ever
no,
need a tuba player,
No, you just offer yourself as a tuba player.
no, I'm kidding, of course. Please don't. I gave
Please
up on
be
that.
quiet during the podcast. Thank you.
Shut up, Taylor. No,
Rick Tavern.
I thought
You
we
ever
weren't
need a-
gonna make shitty references the entire time.
No, look, Rick.
Mr.
Look,
Tavern.
It's us.
Mr.
You ever
Tavern.
need a chant? Yeah. You ever need a chanter player? Come to me.
Joe, what?
It's like a really shitty pipe.
No, I don't want to toot our own horns here, but this is, I believe, at least me, Jake, and Riley.
Oh,
I
God.
believe these are the 3 biggest Brick Tavern fans in the world. I don't think there's a bigger
I
one.
don't agree.
No, who's bigger?
Sam.
Wow.
Sam? The only thing Sam watches.
Sam.
When you say
Sam's
bigger, do you
Sam's-
mean like
Sam's obsessed.
size-wise, or? Sorry,
Sam?
Sam, love you.
Gregory Animations.
Animation.
No, that's a good
Oh.
question. Who is?
Yeah, I think one of you two voiced Lex Luthor in one of his videos. So that would
Yeah.
be the only
Yeah,
reason that you
not
could
me.
recall that. Yeah.
Oh.
Oh man, you must be you're much more likable. You'd like him more than your brother then. Anyway,
Why is that?
why would that be? I wonder.
What does that mean? I don't get it.
So like,
Yeah,
before,
I don't
hold
get it
on,
either.
hold on. Like before we get like, can I ask another question?
Yeah, go ahead.
Podcast.
So like before we get like too like detached from like the whole video making thing, like, so you do all the editing, right?
Yeah.
Like, what got you into that? Was that like brick film specifically, or like, was it just something you like enjoyed doing?
Yeah, it was brick films because yeah, at first it was just a means to an end, which was producing the film. But then I am a creative person, so I started to like, play around with it. Started to try doing effects, and it's just fun, it's a nice hobby to have.
Paid off if I do
So-
say so myself.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what? Let me ask you a question. What do you think about Lego ranking videos? Because I think that's
Oh,
some low.
shut the hell up. Shut up. Don't listen to him. Don't listen to him.
Just asking. Jeez, can't get the man's opinion on the podcast?
Maybe not. You know what? I think I'm gonna censor it.
Go ahead. What's your opinion on Lego?
Oh, it's
ranking
live.
videos,
Who's the host here? They
Me?
get to, they
But
get to
I'm getting
decide.
trampled on.
Wait. Don't. I just asked a question. All right, Kev, go ahead with the Sam thing. I want to hear this.
I'm not doing the Sam thing. I have brick.
Yo,
Tavern.
come on.
I'll explain it later.
You can't do that. You can't cuck the podcast.
I
Kev
can't
wants,
cuck
no
the
entertaining
podcast.
content.
No. So with a lot of that editing for Killer Croc,
Oh
that
my god.
that must have taken a lot. I'm legit taking a kick at him. No, with a lot of that editing for Killer Croc, that must have taken a long time.
Yeah.
Especially a lot like the gunfire effect you did. Was that all like tracking in like After Effects? Was like what did you do for
Gunfire.
stuff like
So
that?
like when McGonagall,
yeah, when he
McGonagall
shoots
fired
it.
his gun.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, that was a picture of the Lego piece, the lightsaber piece, and I slapped it on top of an image, and then I just keyframed it to move.
That makes sense.
I
Yeah.
think that was pretty much it. Yeah, just
No.
added like some glows, some smoke, and stuff.
Yeah, no, I just think it's absurd. Like the amount of effects that you do in your videos, especially in that, well, mainly in that Killer Croc video that we see, where it's
Yeah.
just like it's just crazy that you never see. It seems so high production from a 2-man group.
Mhm.
Thank you.
No, it's
Yeah, I like the water shot where he's underwater.
Oh yeah,
Mhm.
Yeah, like I basically put all of my time into that. Yeah.
That looked insanely good though. Like it
Yeah,
worked
thank you.
so
Yeah,
well. Like
I think-
like both your editing and Alex's like filming, like it looked so fluid, and like it acted like Batman actually was underwater. It's insane.
Yeah, I think that turned out like really well.
Hmm.
And yeah, it's probably my favorite shot that we've done.
And
But,
with these like editing things, like do you sometimes like if you're gonna edit like a computer screen, do you sometimes think, "Ooh, this would look cool," and then you make like Alex go film another scene just so that you can like put that in, or like do you and Alex discuss it ahead of time? Because like I know in Killer Croc there's like several monitors of like different things going on. So like do you guys plan out that far ahead, or does it sometimes when you're just editing you're like, oh, need that, go film some stuff?
Let me think. Yeah, no, I don't think I've ever told him to like give me extra stuff. I've just tried to work with what I had. But like monitors in Killer Croc, like on the back computer, there was a shot of a sewer, which we built, but it wasn't for that. It was just because that was a set we built, and then we just didn't like it, so we ended up not using it. So I just had that picture and put it in.
Okay. I got a big question here. I think Jake will be very happy about
Yeah.
this. I need you, or if you're aware, if this is more Phil's thing than just disregard or whatever. Well, we need to know about the custom bat caves. We need to know about these bat caves. These are absurd.
Okay.
How good they are.
Yeah.
What
I'm actually
went
surprised.
into these?
No one's ever asked me about that. Yeah, it's a lot of work and a lot of perfectionism to an unhealthy degree.
Yeah, Jake, you could do some of that.
I'm busy.
No, I mean,
Can't finish it back to save his life.
I think it's especially absurd. Even in those older videos when, I don't know, you guys, it didn't even sound like you hit puberty yet. You had a higher voice. In that,
I just insulted.
Yeah,
in that
an
Green
accurate
Lantern
assessment.
video, like in that Green Lantern video where I don't, it might be the green. I think it was the Green Lantern Shazam. I don't know. I haven't seen it in a minute, but where Robin gets thrown into like that pool of water.
Yeah,
That was
but
absurd.
no,
Yeah,
it's
like
set on fire by Shazam.
He's on fire
Yeah.
because like Shazam comes in.
Yeah.
That's just absurd how you
Classic
included
video.
that into. Was that like a plastic bin that you just put Lego into? Was that what? How did that work?
That was just water.
Oh, you mean the specific underwater shot?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let me think. That was actually, that was pretty different, I would say, than anything we've ever done, because it was, we filled up a transparent container with water, dyed it blue, and then just filmed him and just dropped him in.
The sound. Dude, I think the big part that gets me on that scene is the sound. It's like so deep.
Yeah.
Did you like slow down your video your video sound? What did you do for that?
I don't remember. I think I might have borrowed the sound effect from elsewhere, but I probably did, but also combined it with the audio. But yeah, I'm not sure. That was like 7 years ago.
Yeah, no. But, okay, how many custom bat caves have you guys gone through?
Let's see. So Green Lantern and Shazam, that's one. Then
Classic.
2. I'm just counting in my head. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think it's 5.
So did you make these
Yeah,
videos, or were
and
these...
if you watch my videos, you'll see it's probably 5. Yeah.
Yeah. So were these just made for videos, or were these like a mantelpiece or something?
Mantelpiece.
Yeah. Well, I wanted to, like, we were dissatisfied with our first one, and obviously with our second, third, and fourth, but it's just really fun to do because the Batcave has like, everything you could possibly dream of if you're a kid who likes Batman.
Yeah, no, for certain.
You're not Jake.
Yeah, but there's like, I just feel like whenever I see your set design, especially for like the Black Mask video or any of your bat caves, it's a lot of small details that work together, and those are the biggest parts. That door in your first bat cave or whatever where Shazam hides in, like, that was crazy that you built that in.
Oh yeah.
I think.
Oh yeah. There's, and I don't know where that idea came from, but we just like a little nooks and crannies that we can put in and make use of for the actual video.
And like, do you both work on the set design, or is it mainly one of you focuses on doing the set design?
Yeah, that's definitely both of us.
Okay.
So we're both like very equal contributions there.
No, it's...
Well, as a guy who appreciates builds, you guys are honestly really fucking good at building. Like some of the
Thanks,
stuff you do
thanks.
is so insane, dude. Like I'm very impressed.
Thank you. I
Like
appreciate it.
sorry, I'm like fanboying a lot right now, but
But
honestly, your
old.
shit's so good.
Did you sniffle? Are you tearing up?
Oh no, I could be if you want
Jake's meeting a
me to.
hero. Dad said he'd never meet his heroes. Look how wrong he was.
No.
I'm sorry. I'm just really sad I didn't get to go to the Queen's funeral.
Oh, shut up.
Watch Bricktown just something like unintentionally mean and just like never meet your heroes.
I love Lachlan's impression
I
of me.
know. It's so good. I mean, when I think of the set, I also, in that Black Mask video where the set design, I think, impressed me the most was towards the end at, like, that basin area of, like, a harbor or something where they throw, I'm assuming KG Beast, whoever that is, unnamed soldier, whatever you guys like to call it.
Yeah, it's supposed to be KGB.
That's what I thought, yeah. No. I don't know, I've just speculated on that for a while. But where you throw that in, was that, like, built up, like, just like a leg marker, was that much more of a, like, a perspective thing where you were getting to the perspective so it looked like it had depth?
You're talking about the like that dock area?
Yeah.
Yeah, I wasn't even there. My brother built that one. That's like the one exception where you know, I say we both build things equally, but that's like the one exception because I wasn't I think I was getting surgery or something, so I wasn't there.
Oh, well,
But
I hope you feel better.
yeah, thanks.
Hope you
That's 7
recover.
years ago, yeah.
Oh no, what
Yeah,
was the surgery?
Well, what was the question though? Was it?
No, that was just mainly, I was asking, like, about that specific set design. But Jake, you got a question for him right now?
I did. I lost it.
I got one.
Go ahead.
No, it's an actual normal one. But like speaking of that video, what made you use KGBs? Because like I don't think I've ever seen like any other brick filmer use them like in anything.
Well, I like the idea of including characters that aren't really shown a lot. That intrigues me because, you know, I don't know, it's interesting. It's kind of separates you from other brick films.
Caleb, write this
And
down.
and yeah, and back in the
Make
day,
another Joker video.
I also liked making a few customs, so I decided to just, you know, try to make as many Batman villains as I can. So we actually have a lot, and our production rate is just so slow that we've never been able to include any of them. Like, I have a really cool Scarface. I have a cool nothing else is coming to mind, but there are others. Ra's al Ghul, Ra's al Ghul. Looks
Did you make the
exactly
Wrath?
like
You ever make the Wrath?
the Wrath. I don't know.
He's
I don't know
like
what that is.
he's kind of like anti-Batman. Like he was in an old comic. He's been in like 2 or 3.
No, I've never heard.
Like
of
so,
it, so
like he's around that like unheard of era. Like
Think
like,
of your
unused.
question yet, Jake?
and I thought I knew all of them.
Yeah.
What
Jake,
condition is that KGB's figure in? Because like that video came out ages ago.
That's a good question.
Like
He's
what
asking-
conditions do like the custom in? Because like the paint is like the paint all chipped down and stuff.
KGBs. Yeah, I think it's a little chipped, but I don't know. We didn't really touch him much after that, so he's fine.
Okay.
What bugs me more is like I have an Alfred, a new torso for Alfred in Poison Ivy, but it doesn't have a tie, so I painted on a tie, and then after every scene I'd have to repaint it on because it would, you know, my brother would move him around and it would rub off. And that's my fun experience with paint.
No, that sounds awful.
Yeah.
Isn't
Oh yeah,
it-
McGonagall too. McGonagall's fully painted.
Oh my god, Matt knows what I'm talking about.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah, he's got a mustache, he's got a torso, and his hat is all painted, which is why it looks kind of full of particles and kind of jagged in the video, if you notice. But yeah.
That's true.
So like, sorry to cut you off there, Caleb. Out of like all the content that like you two have created, do you have like a personal favorite or like a least favorite video that you've made or that you're not proud of anymore? Like,
Let's see. My favorite would probably be, from a technical perspective, I think my Superman one, which might be surprising to you, but
I love that video.
I just think, I think we nailed every like thing we set to achieve for that. Like exactly the lighting we wanted, exactly the kind of vibe, like Christmas nighttime. Whereas in other videos, we try to make it like a certain vibe, and it kind of doesn't work out. Like, but you know, a new vibe is created. So I don't know. It's hard to judge.
My homework.
But
No.
but yeah, and least favorite. I don't know. Probably my Shazam one because we were just rookies.
Was that okay? This is a big question I have for you. So your background for Lego animation, for just the Lego animations in general, for you and Phil or whatever, is was that your first video you ever made?
Shazam?
Yeah, was that like the first Lego video you ever made?
No.
That's what I thought.
We have one video before that, which is just like a little test fight scene. But even before that, we were making a few, like, but they were horrible, right? Because we were like legit like 10, 11 years old. So
Jake made some good ones at that age.
I mean,
no,
you can call them.
Shut up.
You can call them animations, but they're not really animations, you know.
Well, I mean, it just shocks me that your oldest videos look so good to a standard that I don't think I'll ever be able to get to. I know Jake won't, but
Thank you.
No, but for certain, it's always been a big thing for me because I watch your videos a lot when I'm animating. I've done it since 2017.
That's cool.
No, but it's been absurd the way that.
Loser.
Oh, sorry about that, Riley. Sorry, I animate Riley. Anyways. No.
You.
Unfortunately,
How's Lego Batman versus Taxes going, buddy?
it's going pretty good actually. Production's about
You insult me, I insult you.
almost halfway through.
Where's like a Breaking Bad, Caleb?
Shut the fuck up. Now you're going too far. All right, no, I just think it was crazy the curve that that the animation especially started at, where it was, and it's even the writing too, where it was this the writing I want to talk about for sure, where it was like almost this comedic timing with like an awkward value. It was so, I don't know. I always found that interesting because most Batman brick films were very just straight up to you, vulgar. The way that you guys wrote them, that you had like just all this awkward timing, I think it was so perfect. It really changed the way I looked at writing.
Oh. That's cool. I didn't even know that people could think about my stuff like that.
How could I not? You're like the
sorry,
Mozart of
sorry,
brick
real
filming.
quick. From Sam and Chat, Caleb, where's the O.J. Simpson video?
Oh, that's a great question. Well, OJ, actually, it was the Bill Cosby video, and he was released from prison, so it will not be made. So that's unfortunate for Sam. He's gonna have to do his lines again.
Brick Tavern's here, like, oh wow, I didn't know people like actually made like my videos made people feel like just like having a hard time moment, and like you guys are talking about Bill fucking Cosby. Well done.
I had to cut it in. Sam said it in chat. It's fan interaction, Lachlan.
Fan interaction.
Sam's not a fan. Don't even.
Ouch.
No.
All right, go ask your stupid question, Jake.
I don't think I had a question.
Yeah, Jake is 2 glasses deep. He can't remember what he was supposed to ask.
I got one. What did you have for dinner tonight?
Is that directed at me?
Yeah.
I think so.
I ask everyone this.
He does.
Steak. I mean, I technically didn't eat dinner, but I ate steak today. Yeah.
Did you have it cooked?
What's your favorite meal?
Favorite meal?
Questions?
Probably sushi or steak.
Oh,
Wait,
look.
Sushi King?
Shut up,
No,
Caleb.
shut up.
No.
You're the host. Stop this.
I mean,
Caleb, you're
I
supposed to.
can ask
Caleb, shouldn't
stupid
you
questions as
control your
well,
show?
I let my show go how it goes. It's
No, you
default.
don't.
No, I do. Unless you're talking, I actually hate you.
Well, I did.
Like what? So like, what kind of like superhero like media did you grow up with? Like, what kind of games, like cartoons, like stuff like that?
Okay, well, definitely the Lego Batman video game.
Base.
Huge influence.
Yes.
Let's see. I mean, most of it is Batman. That's why I like it. That's why I do Batman stuff, like the anime series. Let's see, other video games. As a child, I just played most of the Lego video games. So like Indiana Jones, Batman, Harry Potter, Star Wars. I think that's it. And
Respect.
then yeah, no, I stopped gaming after that. And then in terms of like shows and movies and things, I don't know, just the usual stuff, I guess. Like, you know, the big movies like The Dark Knight.
What's The Dark Knight?
Shut up. Also,
Yeah, I don't know.
Caleb,
Can't think of
Caleb,
anything
can you
else.
check the chat real fast? Because there's a bunch of shit in there.
It's just
So, like-
Sam. It's just Sam.
No, but it's what about she?
anyway,
OTC,
anyway,
he's
so-
not in Top Chat. That's why. Let me check.
No, I think he means
No,
like in
Caleb,
the Discord.
I mean Discord chat.
He has a couple of requests for you. Sorry, unfortunately you couldn't be here. He had leukemia, so we have.
No, he doesn't. Don't do that. OTC joined earlier, Caleb, for like
No,
5
yeah,
minutes.
he still has leukemia nonetheless.
He
So
doesn't.
he has a couple of questions. These are ones I was basically gonna ask you, but who was you as a brick filmer? Who would you say was it was probably Forrest, but who was your biggest influence as a brick filmer?
Assuming Caleb.
Yeah, so besides Forest, I would say Mind Game Studios, probably. He
Base,
comes to mind.
mind game.
Yeah,
Mind
but
Game's
Landlord
another thing.
03 comes to mind for me, but that's okay.
that's why you're an idiot.
I was thinking more Sam. Riley, I was thinking more Sam Kill too. You know. That was
Oh, that's classic.
That is classic. No, I mean, I feel like when it came to brick filming, Forrest influenced so many people. That's like the main one you'll hear every
Yeah.
time. Even now, when I interview kids as young as or when I talk to kids as young as 14.
Interview?
Yeah, I don't consider myself an interviewer. but
When he grooms.
I do groom a lot of kids. Thank you.
No!
Don't say that.
What's wrong with you?
I'm kidding.
What is wrong with
I
you?
legally am a veteran, but no.
What? Yup.
No. I even hear Forrest from like anyone, even though they might say, oh, you know, Aubrey or whatever. Forrest has such an impact on the community that even what he's making now, like, it still influences people to this day, and it's just absurd to
And
me.
it shouldn't.
Yeah.
I mean,
Don't listen to him. He also, when it comes to films, what would you say your favorite film is?
Ooh, that's a good one.
Are we in the realm of brick films or just
We are in
films
the realm
general?
of films that release
movie.
yeah,
Pictures.
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 So anything.
Anything.
That's what you're saying.
Anything.
Yeah, okay.
Any
Favorite
movie.
film? I like Blade Runner
Base.
and Blade Runner 2049. Those are
Great
pretty damn
movies.
good.
Mm.
Yeah.
That's Mark Rose and Lachlan scene.
Hmm?
Just
No.
kidding, Lachlan.
Did films have a big influence on you as a brick filmer now?
Yes, 100%. Yeah.
100%. That makes sense.
So,
Why?
although it doesn't really show up because I don't make anything like I would say my favorite category of movies is like dramatic. How would you put it? I don't know, deep. Like Blade Runner's, you know, pretty cerebral, I guess. I also like Interstellar. That's a good one. Sicario.
Ooh.
All of those are like, I don't make films like
Some,
that, but
some
they
Villeneuve.
are very inspiring.
Shut
Yeah.
up, Caleb.
No. Would you say that you have like a particular favorite film director?
Probably Denis Villeneuve. Or
That's it. This is the best podcast ever. I love you. I love you
Why?
more than I did already because Villeneuve is the goat.
yeah, he is.
He's one of the best.
Or
Oh, there goes Caleb.
also Christopher Nolan.
All right, I
You
like
know,
you a
he's
little less now.
kind of a given. No.
Alright, watch your cheek.
Why? What's wrong with Christopher Nolan?
I don't hate Nolan. I just don't. I just feel like I feel like he's slightly over. I feel like he has a lot. His film discography is a little more mixed than a lot of
spit it
people say.
out.
Have you guys ever like seen that like action figure of like Dark Knight Robin?
What are you?
No.
Why are you talking about this now?
No.
Yeah.
No, it just popped in my head. You said Christopher Nolan. You kept talking about the Dark Knight earlier. Like they made like an action figure of like Robin.
I have never seen that, no.
It's terrible. It's
Alright,
really-
Oh, Sam asked that 9 minutes ago. But if Sam does want to join, he's free.
The link to
He's
that.
free too. Free links in the chat,
Is
Sam.
he, yeah?
I'll accept him in, even though it's gonna screw up the stream.
It
layout.
doesn't matter. Someone's
Well,
just gonna be off the layout. That's all. That's unfortunate. But
Yeah, and they I hope hopefully it'll be
I
Sam.
really hope it's Jake.
Thank you. Appreciate that.
It's probably gonna be me. Actually.
No.
I have like a.
What
Oh
if
my
it's
god,
Caleb?
that action figure is terrible. I'm looking
Oh,
at
you
it.
looked it up.
Yeah, did you look it up?
Yeah, he's got, it's like all black. It's like
Yeah.
the regular Robin, but then just
Yeah.
make everything black. God.
I want a perspective here, real quick. I want to know.
Uh-oh.
I want to know, Alex, as the person. What do you do? Yeah, because obviously you're not a full-time brick filmer. I don't think 99.9% of brick filmers are. What do you do in your main life?
In my main life,
Yeah.
which is also it's the same thing as my brother. We both go to university studying physics, and we also do part-time work in the military.
Holy
Oh?
shit!
Oh my god,
Yeah,
Lachlan, that
crazy.
figure is awful.
Yeah, that's
Oh
That's
my
our
god!
lives,
I
yep.
can't. Yeah, no wonder you guys are so busy. Wow.
yeah, we're extremely busy. Yeah.
That wouldn't be the U.S. military,
Jake, salute
would
the
it?
boy. He's in your army.
Huh?
You can't see it, but I'm saluting, I guess. Then.
You're
Oh yeah, you are.
I know people already in the military. I don't even salute them.
That would be
Well,
the.
so
do I.
Yeah, wait.
No, it's okay. I work with him, so I'm allowed to know.
Oh, are you you're in
I'm his
Canada, right?
boss.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, so
Yeah.
that's good. One of
Just
the
give his
nuts.
address, Caleb.
I didn't.
I'm
Wait.
kidding.
You're not one of them Frenchy Canadians, are you?
Uh-oh.
No, of course not.
Oh, thank God. Oh, I can breathe for once.
Jake's
I hate
Jake's
those
face
cowards.
looks so relieved right now.
So, right.
Oh, thank
I-
you.
I have some.
Focusing, Riley.
I have some more questions. If that's okay.
Go on.
All right, go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead.
So you've made custom minifigures, yeah? Like, what would you say is your favorite
Yeah.
one you've made?
I think probably my Scarface one, because the paint is just so clean.
How much would it cost me to
And
get
I
a
don't know.
picture of that?
I'd feel bad taking money from you for that, so for free.
I'm so happy.
Yeah.
I'll put it.
All right, kiss me
I don't
through
know.
the webcam.
Shit.
No.
I could
When
make
you
a
just have it
post.
on.
Or
Yeah,
did I
Yeah, we're
make a post?
live.
I mean, I was
What's
gonna
your-
do. I was
I
gonna
think
bring
it's
them
in
up.
my
I was like,
Instagram.
oh, it is on your Instagram. Let me see.
I think.
What's
Maybe.
your,
I'm looking.
This is a disjointed podcast.
I
I can have some
know.
ramen noodles right now.
Go
Who are
ahead.
you,
No one
Jake?
cares, Riley.
I
No,
don't.
no, I mean like after the podcast. Jeez, that would be fucking rude. I am the host.
Okay, why'd
I don't
Alfred
know.
get the sock? I gotta ask that question.
I can't answer that. You'll have to see.
Can you give me a non-specific answer?
Non-specific. He has to conceal his identity.
Yeah.
I get it now. I've played the GTA missions. in San Andreas.
It's not exactly it, but yeah, close enough.
I would say that's a good answer. Also, why
With
did
Ryder.
do you ever shut up, Riley? All right. Why didn't you use the animated series Killer Croc Fig that you made?
Ultimately, we decided it wasn't good.
Okay, how much can I pay you for it?
You've been like customs recently.
Jesus, Caleb.
It's not as good as you think it is. Like the paint is just okay. Actually, looking at it right now because I'm on Instagram because I was looking for the Scarface. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. But I don't know. For whatever reason, we thought it wasn't going to be as good. Plus, I don't know if while animating the paint that like got destroyed, then we'd have to repaint it, and that is impossible because it took me like a long time just to get it to look like that.
Yeah.
So I don't know how. Yeah, it's kind of risky.
That's understandable. How sporadic would you say your schedule for production is?
Oh boy.
On if there's a sporadic scale, we're maxed out. We're beyond it.
See, I had
the
a
layout.
yeah, I had a very big assumption of that from your from the I see sometimes it looks like you're posting a lot on Instagram or you're doing a lot for your videos, you're explaining it a lot, and then sometimes you're not. And now I gotta fix this because Sam's fire alarm is going off. Thanks, Sam.
I think you could hear that.
No, I heard it perfectly fine.
And the bag you're fumbling with.
It's just McDonald's, guys.
No, I'm making my own food.
Damn, that's me, Kev. You just took Lachlan out.
I'll actually bring Lachlan back in. I hate Sam.
Yeah, make them share a spot.
Share a spot? Oh my god.
Yeah.
There's no very much room with him.
Hey.
Yeah,
I'll
you
do
can.
it.
I'll sit on Lachlan's lap.
No, you fucking won't. You're gonna break my lap.
This, you guys are supposed to be talking about the podcast about questions to Brick Tavern. Sam, go ahead.
Right.
Well, yeah,
wait.
my
I was talking
question
about
is going to be answered
sporadic.
because
If you want
My
me to talk
question was
more
already
about
Yeah,
it.
no,
Because-
wait, Sam, shut up. Sam, shut up for a second. No one cares. All right.
Sorry.
So, Brick Tavern. Okay, no. You can talk about the schedule a little more.
Caleb's so lazy.
Yeah, I think we go like
Sam.
Is it a microwave?
usually it goes like a good 8 months with no production.
That is
Like
a
on and
while.
off cycles like that. Yeah.
Caleb
Like-
acts like he doesn't do the same thing.
No, I don't do 8 months.
Well, like from last fall, like fall 2021 to summer 2022, we did nothing except for the Christmas video, which took like 2 days.
I have to know who's making food.
Sam,
Sam,
what do you think? He's making
What do you think?
Tostito pizza
thought you were
rolls.
going to mute
Wildcat.
me.
Sammy, are you making? Did you ask to join the podcast just so you can make food?
Well, no, I was going to make
What are
food
you
while I
gonna-
was,
are you
during
gonna
the po- while I
give-
was talking.
give us a review.
Ladies and gentlemen, can we have a break so I can fucking fat shame this idiot? Why would you join a podcast to make fucking food?
I didn't join the podcast to make food, you
Jesus,
fucking
no.
idiot.
Fucking idiot! You're the one who put your
You
fucking.
can't do this. Somebody's situation.
I'm muting both of you soon. You guys got 2 minutes to resolve this. 1, 2. That was 2 minutes.
There's
I can
Resolve it.
remove.
That was
I
2
can remove
seconds, idiot.
This is supposed to be the Brick Tavern podcast.
That's what I'm saying.
It was.
No,
It's okay.
I didn't laugh at
It's
the start.
Lady
It's
Funny,
bad.
it's okay.
Don't
Yeah,
worry.
I'm not
I think
ashamed.
we're
I'm
still-
disgusted.
I think we're still better than we're still better than the world of Brick Films at this point. So no,
Ooh, that was a slide shot.
I mean the way that the sporadic, it has to not help. I mean, you have to get people all the time asking you, oh, when's the Poison Ivy video coming out, stuff like that. Does that annoy you?
Yeah. Not really. Like I feel like if you should you should expect that
No, I
just
expect.
because people
Yeah, no.
notice.
It
Like people want to know.
Yeah, but it comes. I feel like those questions come from a very naive perspective. where people don't understand
Well-
how a process
Well,
works
yeah,
for
I
making
don't-
videos.
I don't-
Probably all
Malicious,
like
I don't think they're malicious in intent, though.
That's Riley. Naive is the opposite of malicious.
I'm gonna guess that it's mostly kids that are
Yeah,
Yeah.
and that's
so
why
you know
I think
no
we should
no
stop
harm,
having
no
children.
problem. Yeah,
Okay.
that's not the conclusion I would
Should
draw
decrease the
from-
surplus
from that.
population.
Oh, Sam. Oh, there's so many things I could say. Go ahead, Caleb.
What, we could get Sam to eat them?
That's mean.
No, but it's true.
Mike, we
Well,
can't
that's
fit all
kind
of
of fucked up.
No,
Oh,
Sam, do you have a
Jesus.
question for Brick Tavern? I let you on here for a reason.
Yeah. We thought you
I
were
mean,
gonna ask a question.
I had a question, but then it was answered already. Because I was talking to one of them. Because I just wanted to join. I just wanted
Okay,
to
well,
be
you're-
involved. I just want...
You're allowed to join. Next time, be on time, and we would appreciate it a little more.
Well, you guys were supposed to start like 3 hours ago.
Well, I can be fine. It's fine because it was a fault on me and Brick
Is this
Tavern.
really kind of the conversation to have on the podcast?
Not
I
really.
love it.
Yes,
It really
that
isn't.
100% is.
No,
Yeah,
but
Very
this
professional
feels like
podcast.
this should be saved for. Okay, Sam, don't like ask to come on and then shit all over everything.
Yeah, Chef
Oh, you mean
Ramsay.
like how you guys shit on me all the time?
Oh my god.
Seriously?
All right, no, you know what? You know what?
Yeah.
Riley, mute.
Philip,
mute.
I have a question
Go
that
on,
is
please,
unrelated
please, God.
to this bickering.
Yes,
Please,
go
God,
ahead,
Jake,
shoot.
Jake,
Sorry.
please.
So I know that like you mainly focus on Batman, and then you've also got like your some guys in space. Like, do you have
Yes.
any other plans of like doing any other content, like maybe doing Marvel or another original thing, like what you did for Brawl? Like,
I would like to, but I feel like we have to focus on Batman and some guys in space if we ever want to actually produce anything, because it takes way too long. Like if I wanna make like some guys in space episode 2, I have to, you know, we're already looking at like 2024. So
damn.
You know what I
Yeah.
noticed with that video? A lot of people stole your concept, or basically stole your video, and just made their own Some Guys in Space. What do you think about that?
really?
Yeah.
It-
Caleb-
I've
Caleb,
never
you
seen
know I
anything
like-
like
yeah,
that.
Riley, you want to call him out by name?
I have 2 names. Thank you.
Let's just say one of them has been on the podcast before.
Yeah, I'm not. Jesus.
That does not
At
narrow
least
it down.
2
I have
people.
no idea who's been on the podcast.
Caleb, I'm not going to call him out.
I wouldn't either.
Wait, who?
His name is just Corey Pine Studios. So,
No.
Connor White stole it too.
yep. But you know what they say? Imitation is the most sincere form of flattery.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Irish.
Yeah, when people go up to Jake
I'm
and
very
him
flattered.
being a mutant. They're just
okay.
flattered.
I had some quote. Jake asked my Marvel question, but I was gonna ask
You're
like,
welcome.
what's your like favorite like minifigure and set you own?
Minifigure and set. Well, I wish I had like I mean, all my Lego related answers are probably gonna be Batman just because I like that.
Holy
But
shit.
I wish I had some. I wish I had like the 2006 Batcave, but I don't. That would
That's
be
great
my
stuff.
favorite.
Jake's like, I'll send you mine if you want. I don't need it.
Look, no, I love Brick Tavern, but no, fuck off. I'm not sending anyone the fucking Batcave.
You can have it.
I'll replace my.
We should send Chris's to him. Chris ain't using it.
Yeah, I see.
No, it's
this
steal
call's-
one of Forest Fire's like
this call's
8.
gonna end in 5 minutes.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it's a 10 for me. So, well, we better get some stuff in.
Yep.
Okay.
Let's get
I have
let's get
another
the
going on
question.
for
questions in.
We've been going.
Have
for
you ever
15
been
minutes.
in a physical altercation and did you win?
Oh my god.
What is with these questions?
I don't
Are you
know.
are you looking to fight?
No, I'm not. Are you
Yeah,
looking to fight?
You asked me if I know martial arts before. Like, what's going on?
Yeah. No, we don't talk about before the podcast. That didn't happen.
Yeah, that didn't exist.
Have you ever been in a physical altercation? And did you
Why
win?
are you asking this?
Let him. No. Let him ask. Let him ask.
I have not.
If you
Oh,
have one, you have
in
one.
an official physical altercation, and I'm
Mhm.
not counting things that are like
with
Like,
siblings.
yeah.
Like you tell Alex, like, no, this idea sucks. He's like,
What the fuck?
Yeah, no, I'm not counting that.
All right.
that's
I need to know which one it was.
No, that hasn't happened recently, but
Recently.
it's like the scene from Green Hornet where like he's fighting freaking Bruce Lee. They're just throwing each other around the house.
That's such a stupid
yeah,
reference.
It's funny.
We're gonna have no more time to get questions. If you
No,
guys
no.
keep
Okay, I
babbling.
need to know.
We have 9 minutes.
Yeah, big one. Which one of you two subbed to me?
What?
I need to
for
know.
what?
That is the most. That's the most. Oh my! It's the most narcissistic question I've ever heard. Why are you asking this?
I need to know.
Hold
Which
that.
of us subs to you?
Yes.
This is gonna sound like a bad question, but what's your channel name?
CNR Studios. December
CNR
24th.
Studios.
I will remember that. in my
Reinhard
heart.
Studios.
You're weird. You're unsub now. She lost a sub, being creepy.
All right, I do
Let's
have a
see,
real question.
Let's see.
What?
It was probably me.
That was a question.
Now I'm happy. Go on.
So
Sam.
Alfred takes the shit. Oh.
That's a
All
great
right,
video.
so
Yeah, it's probably me.
All right, go on, Sam.
okay, whenever you like start writing a video, do you have like a certain runtime in
Yummy.
mind?
Shut
fuck
up.
up.
Shut up.
Whenever you start writing a video, do you have a certain runtime in mind, or do you just kind of let it flow and just however it ends out?
Yeah, I have a run time in mind of like less than 30 minutes because I don't want to curse myself with that, you know. Like Killer Croc, I thought it was gonna be like 12 minutes, but I cannot predict anything, so it turned into 22. Poison Ivy, I thought it was gonna be about 8 to 12, and I'll let you in on a little secret. It's looking like 18 minutes.
Damn.
So yeah, I
already watched.
I aim for under 30 minutes, but
Mm.
it's always longer than I think.
That is a very good question, Sam. Thank you for your input. All right. You got a question, Jake?
No.
No, that's
Wait, no. You got any chicken?
What?
I don't know. I thought we were wrapping up or something.
Are you a
I thought we were
vegetarian?
doing stupid question. That's
No,
not my question.
God, no.
He literally
God.
said his favorite food was steak.
Oh, I just
He
got
just
one.
said
I
he
just
had
got one.
steak.
Oh, go on.
Kev
Hold
doesn't
on,
listen.
So, like, who makes the thumbnails?
That's a great question.
I'm a thumbnail man.
Good question.
Oh, are you trying
Yeah,
to self-promote yourself, Lachlan?
Shut the fuck up, dude.
Are you trying to self-promote yourself?
No,
I think
don't ask me for spurts.
I think we both try to make the thumbnails, and whoever has a better one, we use it.
That's competition.
So like, let me see. I think we made the Killer Croc one, collaborative effort. I made the Black Mask one. My brother made some guys in space. I made this Christmas special too. I think we made the Superman one, and I don't know. I could keep going, but yeah, it's pretty evenly split.
And you
I made
guys,
the Endless one.
Who wrote Bob Beluga Schmooks?
Oh,
Hey,
I
what's
have
the
no
origin
idea.
of
Oh my
Beluga Schmook?
god.
I
you
have
guys
no
look
idea.
exactly. Do you
Honestly.
two look exactly the same, or is there differences?
Yeah, we look pretty much the same. One had a beard. He had a beard, but then I grew a beard, so we're back to being the same. Not that it matters. You're never gonna see me.
Do you, not have, like,
True.
do you not have like different haircuts?
Yeah, slightly different.
Do
But
you have a fade?
I feel like if I had a
to
twin,
the untrained eye, we look the same.
I feel like if I had a twin, he'd have shorter hair.
Would you make him have shorter hair than
Okay.
Have you guys ever
Probably
tried to switch
make
places
shorter
for a
hair.
day?
Yes.
Yeah, when we were kids, and it worked. It was fun. Yeah, on April Fools, I think we switched places in class, and everybody noticed except for the teacher.
That's funny.
So that was fun.
Alright, which
Yeah,
one of you
and then
two's
he
older?
didn't. Huh?
Which one of you two is older?
Technically me.
Okay,
But
that's all I need.
if you want to be if you want to be all scientific about it, we the embryo split at the same time, so we're the same age.
I don't believe in life before birth. Thank you very much.
Okay.
Oh, that's his name. Yeah,
Jesus,
that's his name.
Caleb!
That's-
What the? Jesus Christ!
I'm joking.
Wait a minute.
Because controversy. Yeah, let's just do that.
I'm joking. Why would I say
No,
something
you're
as
not.
stupid as
This
that?
episode's getting nuked. We have 4 minutes.
All right.
We got
Yeah.
4 minutes,
Well,
all right.
you know,
Good question.
while we're talking about controversial topics, Alex.
Oh, Jesus.
Sorry, Phil. What's your opinion of Justin Trudeau?
Oh
We
my
already
God!
asked
No,
this.
disregard,
Yeah,
disregard,
behind him,
disregard,
Sam.
disregard. Don't listen to him. He's
Sorry.
getting a little
I'm-
too much
I'm
to
Ask
get
that
actually-
question
tonight.
behind the scenes.
I cannot comment on that.
Do you like spaghetti?
Oh,
Also cannot comment on that.
what about
Jesus.
spaghetti bolognese?
That has cheese in it, right? I'm lactose intolerant. So
It doesn't have to.
Wait.
it does.
I gotta ask
Doesn't
a
it?
question.
No.
I
Just
have
meat
to
and
ask you this question. Phil, what are the thoughts on chitlins?
Oh.
What's the chitlin? What do you think about chitlins?
What's a chitlin?
Shut
Yeah,
up,
I don't know
Logger.
what
You know
that
what a
is.
chitlin is.
I don't
It's
know
the
what
large
that-
intestines of a pig. You cook it right and you eat it. It's delicious.
I've never tried that.
Get going.
Don't.
Shut up, Jake. What do you know? What do you guys know?
Probably.
Don't listen to them.
No,
So
dude.
you like that? You
Yeah,
eat that?
I'm
You-
chitlin lover, infamous for it.
All right, I got
Okay.
another question.
Go on.
Yeah,
What's your favorite animated movie?
Food glorious.
animated. Never really thought about it. I don't know. Batman Mask of the Phantasm, maybe?
You know what? I
Oh,
thought you were
yeah,
gonna say
that's
that,
fair.
so I want to give you a gold star.
So did I also.
Yeah.
I was thinking Phantasm. I was
Yeah,
supposed to say that.
Chris
got
joins,
original-
not Red Hood.
nice
Red Hood's
color
alright.
palette, nice animation.
Bruce Timm's art style.
Yeah.
Oh, Batman and Harley Quinn, my favorite.
Shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
Killing joke.
We got like 2 minutes left.
All right, we got like 2 minutes. All right, we can work.
All right,
Wrap
Coke
up
or
now.
This has
Pepsi?
definitely been the most coherent episode of this podcast.
All right, let's wrap this up.
What was
Coke
your
or
reaction
Pepsi?
to winning to
I'll,
Brawl?
I'll do the outro. I'll do the
What was your
outro.
no, shut up. What was your reaction to winning Brawl?
Oh,
It was exciting. I wasn't there when he announced it, so like I don't know how late to the party, but it was nice.
I'm glad I broke the
Not
news
gonna
to you.
lie, I kind of
Which prize did you pick?
I picked the Daily Bugle.
Base.
Nice.
Okay,
Yeah,
Sanctum,
I mean I
Sanctum,
think that's
Sanctum, Sanctum,
clearly
or
the
Daily
best
Bugle?
one. Probably the Daily Bugle,
based.
Thank
but
you.
Caleb,
I
can
don't pay
can-
attention to
Okay,
like I said,
outro
so
it.
I don't know.
Outro it. I'm sorry.
Do you like
Caleb- Oh, I get to outro it?
Yeah, you get the outro.
All right, let's go. Wait, all right, all right.
Just say bye.
Thank you for